Good morning, class. I hope everyone had a great weekend and y'all are all ready to go today because we're going to learn a lot of new stuff. Does anybody remember what we went over on Friday about fractions? Can anyone tell me what a fraction is? Jamie.
A fraction is different than a whole number.
That's right. It is different from a whole number. But what else can you tell me? Anybody else? Mackenzie?
A fourth is a fraction.
That's right. A fourth is a fraction. But what I really want y'all to remember is that a fraction is a part of an amount of a certain number. So for example, if I'm talking to Jamie, I'm talking to 1/2 of the class. Because there are 2 students in the class and I'm talking to one of them. So I'm talking to 1 out of 2 students, which is 1/2 of the class. Does everyone understand that?
Yes.
Good. So y'all remember what we went over? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So today in class, we're going to go a little bit deeper into fractions and we're going to learn the 4 different types of fractions and their meanings. So the 4 different types of fractions we're going to go over today are called part of a whole, part of a group, point on a number line, and division. So we're going to learn all 4 of these today and we're going to go over a couple examples and then do an activity at the end to review. So the first one we're going to talk about is part of a whole. We're first going to go over this because it's the type of fraction that means to count a number of parts among a certain number of equal parts. So, for example, if I had a pizza that had 8 slices of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I just wanted to eat 2 pieces of the 8 pieces of pizza. Mackenzie, what would be my fraction?
2 eighths.
That's right, it would be 2 eighths because my numerator means I'm eating 2 pieces and my denominator means I'm eating out of 8 pieces. So the fractions would be 2 eighths. Good. Once again, that's, what is that one again? What is that fraction called?
Part of a whole.
Good. Does everyone understand that? Jamie, do you understand that? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, the next fraction we're going to do is called part of a group. A part of a group is a fraction when you divide a set into equal groups to find the number in the groups. So for example, if I have, right here I have oranges and apples. So, these are red and orange, obviously. Jamie, can you tell me how many oranges you see in this group?
4.
4, okay. And Mackenzie, how many reds do you see in this group?
2.
Okay, and how many altogether are there, class?
6.
Right, so if I'm looking for how many red apples there are, what would be my fraction? Please, someone raise their hand for me. Mackenzie?
2 6.
Good, okay. Jamie, can you explain to me why it would be 2 out of 6?
Because there's 6 fruits altogether, but 2 of them are apples.
Right. So once again, 2 over 6, 6 representing red and the red apples and the oranges in total, and 2 representing the 2 apples. So again, this is called part of a group because the 2 apples are part of a group of the fruit. Does everyone understand that? Mm-hmm. Great, okay. So we're going to move on. Y'all are doing great. And the next fraction we are going to learn is called point on a number line. This fraction means to divide an interval into equal parts. So, I have here, where is it? Oh, here it is. This ribbon that is 12 inches long, which is a foot, and I want to cut this into 2 equal parts. So if I want to cut this ribbon into 2 equal parts, who can tell me how many inches I want to cut off? Anybody raise their hand?
6.
Yes, that's right, because I want 2 equal parts, so 6 is half of 12, so all you have to do is cut the ribbon in half, and we have 2 equal parts because we have 6 and 6, which is 12. So that fraction, Jamie, what would that fraction be?
Of one of the pieces?
Well, if we had 12 and now we have 6, it'd be 6
12s.
6 12s, yes. 6 12s. All right, that was good. Do y'all understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, the last fraction we're going to go over is division. Division means to divide something into equal parts. So for example, I have this orange here, and there's 2 students in the class, and somehow I want to be able to give each of y'all the same amount of orange. So what am I going to do that?
Cut it in half.
Cut it in half, that's right. So all we're going to do is cut the orange in half to give each of y'all an equal amount of the orange.